Live, local, late breaking. This is Newswatch 12 this morning.
Good morning. The time is 5:30 on December 9th. Welcome to Newswatch 12 this morning. I'm Carlos Murrieta. We're first taking a live look out at Gold Beach from Jerry's Rogue Jets. We first want to turn over to meteorologist Sarah Kress once again for a look at our Tuesdays. And Sarah, just looking behind you at the look at Medford. Is that fog right there? Now we're seeing a lot of it this morning.
Yeah, we do have the potential to see some fog. Into Medford, we're kind of seeing some varying impacts of visibility this morning. That currently is sitting at about 4 miles. It was a little bit lower just a bit ago. So again, we'll keep a close eye on it this morning. But if you are into your west side valleys, do expect to see some impacts from fog this morning. We are no strangers to that as well. We know how to handle it. But when it does come to this morning, we are on the drier side. Skies not looking as cloudy as what they were yesterday, but clouds will increase for us, and we have the potential for even some showers this morning. So what can we expect today? We'll see increasing clouds inland, but more clouds for us along the coast today, and showers will be possible. More likely for the coast, and they'll be on the lighter side, but we do have the possibility for a stray shower even into our west side valleys, and they'll be a bit more likely as well as you head towards Crater Lake. But out to the bus stop this morning in the Rogue Valley, temperatures will be into the 40s. Like I mentioned earlier, we have that possibility to see some areas of fog heading out the door as well. By the time you are heading home from school, you could see a stray shower on the bus or on that bus, but it is going to be rather light, likely just a few sprinkles, and it's not likely going to impact the rest of your day. I do want to talk about that visibility this morning. We are seeing areas of fog develop even into Montague in Northern California. Grants Pass at about a quarter of a mile. Along the coast this morning as well towards Gold Beach, looking at some impacts of visibility, seeing some fog. Temperatures around the region, we're at 29 for Klamath Falls, 28 for Montague, 34 for Lakeview. Medford sitting at 44, Grants Pass 40 and 50s along the coast for us this morning. Our highs today are going to be a bit above average. We'll be into the 50s for most of us, even 54 for your high today in Klamath Falls. I'll let you know what you can expect in the days to come because we are expecting this mild weather to stick around and a dry stretch to continue. I'll let you know what you can expect coming up next. Carlos?
Thank you, Sarah. President Donald Trump announced a $12 billion farm aid package aimed at helping crop farmers through one-time payments starting early next year. And while the aid is certainly needed by America's farming community, the debate over what's causing the need is still being argued. A $12 billion aid package to U.S. crop farmers available by February 28, 2026 is good news for struggling farmers, but some don't think it will solve the current crisis they face.
We're in trouble here, and my farm is no exception. During that whole government shutdown and during the issues with the tariffs and China not buying soybeans from the United States, we need the aid now.
Most of the money, $11 billion, will be directed towards crop farmers through one-time payments under the Farmer Bridge Assistance Program. The rest will go to farmers whose crops fall outside the umbrella of the assistance program. President Donald Trump and his administration have blamed Biden's administration policies for causing farmers to need assistance.
In the last year, Biden bankruptcies rose by 55%, having to do with farms. So farm bankruptcies under Joe Biden went up 55%. That's not good. But now we're once again in a position where a president is able to put farmers first, but unfortunately I'm the only president that does that.
Many U.S. farmers have been blaming Trump's tariffs for their struggle to make a profit, including soybean farmers who felt the squeeze during a months-long effective embargo by China, once the largest buyer of their crops. But Trump says tariffs are actually the reason that aid is available to them, not the reason that it's needed.
This money would not be possible without tariffs. The tariffs are taking in, hundreds of billions of dollars, and we're giving some up to the farmers. Without it, we wouldn't be able to help you.
California Representative Doug LaMalfa responded to the farm aid, saying, "I appreciate the Trump administration for taking important action to protect farm country. American agriculture is faced with skyrocketing input prices and rising labor costs and is in much need of assistance. However, there is still more work to be done." And however, Oregon U.S. Senator Jeff Merkley released a statement on this farm aid as well, saying the financial strain U.S. farmers have faced throughout this year has been devastating and completely avoidable. There's only one person to blame, Donald Trump. Soybean farmers were projected to have a bumper crop this year, and they did. But Trump's self-inflicted tariff agenda left farmers with no market to sell to. Now, the Trump administration is using U.S. tax dollars to provide a bailout to farmers to fix the president's mistakes. And in an update on the recall effort against 2 Josephine County commissioners, Commissioner Chris Barnett has now submitted a statement of justification. The statement means the county will be moving forward with a recall election on January 6th. In his statement of justification, Barnett called the petition unfounded and emphasized his achievements for the county. The statement also comes as Barnett has filed a lawsuit against the chief petitioner, James Goodwin, claiming the recall violates Goodwin's severance. Andreas Bleck announced his resignation late last week after signatures were verified in his recall petition. As of today, Bleck is no longer on the board. And moving on to the traffic alert, the California Transportation Commission approved a $1.1 billion investment to expand zero-emission transit, repair highways, and improve local roadways across the state. In Siskiyou County, those funds will support the $3.5 million pavement rehabilitation on I-5 from the Klamath River Bridge to the Oregon State line, and other projects in District 2 include side repair, stabilization on State Route 299, and a deck replacement on Sweetbriar Overpass. And ODOT is moving into Phase 2 of its countrywide ADA curb ramp project, building 113 new ramps in Medford, Central Point, White City, Talent, and Ashland. The ramps are designed to make crossing safer for everyone, including people using wheelchairs, strollers, walkers, and bikes. Each one includes a gentle slope, a textured plates to help mark where crosswalks begin, and the work is happening in stages, since some intersections need utility moves or extra design before they can be built. Construction runs through next fall, with project sites along Highway 99 and other major roads across the county. And in Central Point, CASA, court-appointed special advocates, works year-round to support children living in foster or relative care across Southern Oregon. And this holiday season, they teamed up with dozens of businesses across the Rogue Valley to host Giving Trees. And joining me on the desk to tell us more is Newswatch 12 Danny Sabandra. And Danny, good morning.
Morning. Thanks, Carlos.
Yeah.
I teamed up with a local business and had the opportunity to take a closer look at how one local family is turning a simple shopping trip into a yearly holiday tradition. It's shopping day for the Lawtons. What was your favorite part about your experience today?
Shopping.
But this time they're hunting for gifts for children they've never met.
And so I think it's really important to give back. And it's always makes us feel good inside to give back and see little kids, that get to open presents on Christmas Day and see that smile on their face is priceless.
It's for kids living in foster or relative care across the Rogue Valley. They're part of a holiday tradition at Volamos Boutique that hosts Giving Trees every year.
Children have our heart, both Mark and myself, and so it's a great way for us to be involved with the community and then also to get our community involved with giving back.
For the Lawtons, every gift they select will go to a child in need, from toys and collectibles to coats and other basics that are often taken for granted.
Sometimes we take for granted what we have and we forget that there are children out there and families out there that need things, that just even small little things that we don't think about.
As they move through the aisles, the cart starts filling up and the Giving Tree makes it easy. Tags with each child's age, gender, and interest.
What about the Squishmallow? Even though she has almost everything that she could want, that we can also give to kids that don't have. Actually, Lacey was the one this year that said, "Hey Mom, we need to go get a tag off a tree."
And if you'd like to take part in the CASA Giving Tree programs, we've posted more information on our website, including links to all locations across the Rogue Valley where you can pick up a tag.
All right, and you can also find details on what types of gifts are needed the most, and the program runs through December 14th. So there's still time to take part if you'd like to get involved. And Danny, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Thank you.
All right, now moving on to the Health Watch. Oregon U.S. Senator Ron Wyden is leading the introduction of legislation to make health care more affordable for Americans. The bill would reduce paperwork for families and lower out-of-pocket costs. The Restoring Patient Protections and Affordability Act aims to renew the enhanced premium tax credits for 3 years and extend the 2026 open enrollment period. The bill is backed by Jeff Merkley and senators from Delaware, New Jersey, and Minnesota. And Siskiyou County Public Health is warning California residents against foraging wild mushrooms after multiple cases of toxic poisoning in the Bay Area. As of the end of last week, 21 people have needed medical attention and many with severe liver damage. The California Department of Public Health says the toxins from toxic death cap mushrooms cannot be removed by boiling, cooking, or drying the mushrooms, and reported cases are being monitored, but residents are being asked to avoid consuming the wild mushrooms.